Hello and welcome to another edition of Toys from the Attic. Like I said last week, we'll be taking a closer look at the Berserker Baboon. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at this bad boy. Okay, so here we have the Beetlejuicean Berserker Baboon known as Bruiser. Bruiser is the brother of Bruce, the first mechanic of Bucky O'Hare's spaceship. Bruce was lost or potentially killed when the ship's photon accelerator malfunctioned and he was sucked into another dimension. After that, Bruiser came onto the crew to take his brother's place as chief mechanic and become the team's powerhouse of the group. He's probably my second or third favorite character in the whole show. Oftentimes in cartoons they like to give the biggest and strongest guys sort of a gentle giant personality, where they don't really want to use their strength to the fullest potential and don't want to hurt anybody. Thankfully, Bruiser wasn't one of those characters. Don't get me wrong, he was a nice guy to the rest of the crew and his friends, but he was pretty much a beast when it came to fighting the enemies. He would often take out squad after squad of Toad soldiers. For some reason, the Toads were actually scared of the Berserker baboons as a whole species, turning into gutless cowards as soon as they would see him and often running away screaming, "Oh no, it's a Berserker baboon!" Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't actually have this character growing up. I found him not too long ago at a yard sale and just had to snag him up. His head's kind of a harder rubber than Bucky O'Hare's, so it's a little bit more firm, but other than that, it's pretty much still the same basic mold and design, or not mold, it's still pretty much the basic articulation and detail as the other characters. He has a lot of spikes on his armor, as you can see here. He's also a little bit dirty because of you got him from a yard sale. But yeah, he has armored spikes that cover most of his body, and arm plates in here, and the spikes are actually quite hard. He has a nice collar around his neck, and you can see kind of a chain that goes from his piercing that goes from his ear to his nose. That's kind of a neat feature. He has these weird boots on and basic articulation in the legs, just as Bucky was, and arms go up and down. And then he has a wrist articulation right here on both hands. So it's pretty much still standard, the simple character. Now, I think he actually suffers from a lack of paint applications, because you can kind of see that there's a little bit of a elbow pad right here that's just kind of that, the orange, it's still the same color as the orange fur, and it probably should have been painted silver just like this thing up here. As well as you can kind of tell on his hands right here that there looks like there should have appeared to be gloves on this hand, but they were never quite painted in. And in the show, he actually had a loincloth that covered his pants or his crotch region right here. And just right now, you can kind of see that that there's a little bit hints of that in here, because the plastic looks a little bit different. I don't know how well it gets picked up on the camera, but yeah, just right now it just looks like he doesn't have any shorts. Now, as I said, I don't have the gun or the weapon that came with him, but just because he was, like I said, I got him from a yard sale. So, but other than that, he's still a pretty good figure, and he'll probably look really good next to Bucky O'Hare. Oftentimes, if you're wanting to find one of these guys, I see them online in groups. So if you're going to want to pick up Bucky, you're going to end up picking up one of him too. But he's a good character. Once again, thank you for watching. If you liked what you've seen today, please feel free to subscribe or leave a comment below in the comments section. Any advice for the show will be greatly appreciated. Next week, we'll be taking a look at my personal favorite, Dead-Eye Duck.